imagine if you were to able to call a bank and get a personalized, personalized finance option, or whether it was with regards to manufacturing that is able to have, no lead time relief on the factories as well, or from an insurance perspective, automotive with EV. Across different industries, the use cases will vary, but there is ability in the power of technology and what Agentforce can do with regards to those industries. We're obviously really pleased to partner, with customers like Pothi Swarnamahal in the market, in the Tamil Nadu market. This is a fast-growing market, 1 trillion in revenue by 2030. We're committed from our perspective as well. We've got partnerships like the Tamil Nadu development, the NDMC, where we're, from a skill development perspective, where we are doing virtual internship programs, which is across 30 colleges with 3,000 students getting the power of reskilling or upskilling in terms of relevant technology areas that are relevant for the industry today. And I'll invite Ashok today, to talk about what he's doing at Pothi Swarnamahal and their vision and the partnership with Salesforce. Ashok.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for attending this event. So, to give you a brief about the company Pothi Swarnamahal, Swarnamahal is a part of the which is into textile retailing for the last 100 years. So this is a new company which was started from the same group almost like 4 years back. So as of now we have 5 stores across South India. 4 are here in Tamil Nadu and 1 in Kerala. So we are coming up with more stores in the near future. The reason of venturing into a jewelry business is like, retail is something which is very closely associated with trust, particularly when it comes to silk sarees or a jewelry. It is very much closely associated with the trust. So as a 100 years old brand, we have already created that trust with the people of South India. So we thought that we should leverage that thing to enter into a new business. So, jewelry was a very, very natural thing which came into our mind because, textiles, particularly the silk sarees and jewelry business are very closely interconnected to each other. And there are some other groups here in Tamil Nadu who are already doing that by retailing both silk sarees as well as the jewelry. So, in that aspect, we thought that we should also come up with the jewelry. And we thought that we should leverage our trust, whatever has been built over a century. And we should give the value for their money spent to our retail customers. So in that aspect, we launched this business in 2021. As you all know, the customer journey starts with the awareness and it goes up to the loyalty. So after awareness comes the consideration, then comes the decision, then comes the retention and the loyalty. So in this aspect, this is a graphical thing like how we interact with our customers through various means like voice, messaging, web, WhatsApp, notification, social chat, video, emails, and other things. You all know how the digital media has transformed in the last few years. Once upon a time, like till 7-8 years back, for a retail business, the main way to reach out to the customers were mainly through the newspaper ads and the other satellite channels. But in the last few years, the scenario has completely changed. Today, people are more addicted to online medias, and what they see on the online platforms, is what makes them to do the purchase. So in that aspect, we have been targeting our customers in so many ways. And earlier we used to have different platforms for each and everyone in this screen, what you see. So now we thought that we should have a single platform which helps us to reach out to the customers, and by which way, it will be more effective for us to reach our people. And in that aspect, we tied up with Salesforce about a year back. And I should say that Salesforce is one of the leading CRM which is available here in our country. They are a multinational company having presence in all the major economies, and in India also they have been doing really well. So we thought that we should go with the Salesforce CRM suite. So in that aspect, we tied with Salesforce about a year back, and we have been getting very good results with their thing, and we have seen our business grow in the last 1 year due to the platform, and we are happy with all the solution what they have provided us. Thank you.
Thanks, Pankiran. Thanks, Mr. Ashok. Now it's time for the media Q&A. I'll request both of you to please come on stage.
Yeah, no, sure. Maybe just some examples of how it has changed things for you. So this year, since you've been using for a year, maybe some practical examples of how it has changed things that you've been able to do.
See, as I told you, we have been using different platforms and each and everything. For example, if it is, WhatsApp chat, it will be from a different platform. If it is a mail, then it will be from a different platform. So now we have everything under a single platform so that, we can react to the queries from the customers very instantly. Previously, it was very time consuming. You have to log into each and every platform and there will be agents for each and everything. So now one single person will be able to look at the entire journey of the customer, including their purchase histories and everything, and whatever queries they have asked in the past and how it was solved. So the entire history will be there in the platform, so it will be easier for them to, to attend the customer's needs.
Did you have to hire specialists though, who knew how to use?
No, of course, we had our own CRM team. They were upskilled. They were given training in this area. So based on the training, whatever they got from their implementation partners, they were able to work with this thing.
Hi. Is there any specific quantifiable improvement that you have seen? You said it's improved a lot after you implemented their solution. But can you give me a figure like what kind of improvement?
See, I won't be able to quantify it in terms of numbers, but generally, what we are seeing is we are able to respond to the customers in a much better way and in a very effective way. I can't give you numbers, what was this before and what is this after, but definitely we are seeing a lot of improvement in terms of customer queries and things like that.
What are the places you are going to start?
See, mostly it's going to be within South India only. So, out of the 5 stores, we have 4 in Tamil Nadu right now and 1 in Kerala. And within the next 1 year, we are coming up with another 5 store, out of which 1 will be in Kerala, the rest will be all in Tamil Nadu.
How's the business now and what do you see for 5 years from now?
See, business is definitely going to improve as far as the jewelry is concerned, because we have seen how the prices are increasing in the past few months or in the past 1 year. So, jewelry is, today it has become more like an investment. People buy jewelry, it's not only to wear but also as an investment. So as the price is going up in the last 1 year, we have seen almost 25 to 30% increase in the price of the gold. So which is going to make people's faith to increase on the gold, and it's going to make them purchase more and more. So definitely we are going to see that the jewelry industry is going to go in the next, at least in the near term.
What do you expect from the Salesforce?
See, customer engagement, the way we engage with our customers. See, today, previously, we used to reach our customer only through newspapers and TV channels. Today, the youngsters, none of them are reading a newspaper. So whatever they consume is from a digital media, from their mobile phone, from the social medias. So in that case, you need to engage with them more digitally, only then you will be able to get the business out of them. So in that way, Salesforce is helping us to reach out to our customers through the digital medias.
Hi, I'd like some more clarity on how exactly this platform is helping you boost your business, what sort of results you're seeing, what sort of growth you're seeing, and what are the kind of solutions that Salesforce has implemented for you. And if it's something that can be replicated in terms of your other businesses as well.
Sorry?
Are these solutions, can these be replicated within your other businesses?
Yeah, as of now, we have implemented only this in our jewelry business, and we are thinking of implementing it for our textile business as well. So we have been negotiating with them and seeing the possibility of using that in our textile business as well. As I told you, I won't be able to quantify that in terms of numbers, like what was the number before and what was the number later. But definitely, we are seeing a lot of improvement from our service side, the way how we used to react to the queries from the customers earlier, and how it has become more easier for us to attend to their queries and solve the issues.
Does it mean you're able to answer more queries, or are more people reaching out to you with queries? How is it?
Yes, of course. See, the volume of queries which used to come is a lot, because every day people used to reach out to us with so many doubts. Something with their payments, their monthly chip payments, things like that. Previously, even if you have a lot of agents, you won't be able to attend to them. Each and every one of them, which has become much easier now with this solution.
If I could just add on that, right? If you think about the value of think about yourself as a consumer. You're interacting with a brand. You're going to different sources to interact with the brand. Whether it's digitally or whether in the store. You have different engagement points with them over the course of your lifetime. If they have the ability to have all of that information, and they are able to then talk to you as a consumer with the grounding of that data. They know who you are, how you've interacted with them, what your preferences are. They're able to personalize the right time for you. They know what they have all the relevant information, and they're able to engage with you during the marketing cycle, the sales cycle, but also the service cycle, right? That is the power of an integrated, unified platform, and all the data sitting in the unified platform that you're able to use. So when he talks about the ability to get better response time for customers, is the fact that there is now relevant context of all that information that exists. There is relevance in that context of it. They are and they also are then able to have, because they have all the relevant context, they're able to respond to things fast, right? So that's the power of having information, like you were saying, in different platforms versus one single unified platform. You're end to end. As a consumer, your experience with both these one man is amplified.
Are you helping him with agentic AI in any way? And the second question is, he said his business is very regional, and having worked with somebody like Pothys, are there any learnings that you want to take to other parts of the country?
So your question, if I'm hearing it correctly, is agentic AI, and what are the learnings from here that will go to international other markets? If you look at what's happening with AI in general and where we are with regards to AI, last 2 years have been very pivotal and very fast changing from an AI perspective. We're certainly having a conversation right now in terms of what are the relevant use cases. I think when it comes to AI, one thing that businesses are very watchful for, which is where we are really spending time on, is in the trust layer. Making sure that the data of the customer, we want to make sure that the data then remains protected, right? The ability to use analytics or ability to use AI or information without your data getting compromised. So the trust layer is where Salesforce really specializes in, which is why we do a lot of conversations with B2B customers. We're looking at use cases right now to see what that relevant use cases might be here. With regards to regional implementations, like I said, I was actually thinking I should come to your store as a silk saree fan. But obviously there is, what the diversification of business that they are talking about is a very similar. We see that across other customers in different markets as well. We've got customers around India, whether it is in Tamil Nadu or other customers that have relevant diversification as well. So there is certainly in each of our implementation, there is always best practices that we are trying to bring to you. Like you said, upskilling of the CRM team, making sure that the implementation partners are well positioned to implement it in the time period that is required. So those are all best practices. We want to make sure that the ecosystem of Salesforce partners are also leveraging from each other.
Why did you start with the jewelry business and not the other one? I mean, any specific reason this is more difficult?
No, here the base is little smaller compared to the textile. So we thought that as a trial base, we'll start with the jewelry. So it has been working well for us. So hopefully we may do it for the textiles as well.
Can you give an idea of the volumes you are seeing when it comes to queries?
Purushot, can you give a reply for the volumes which is coming in terms of queries?
So initially we were handling 20,000 queries on WhatsApp alone. 20,000 queries per month, 20,000 queries on WhatsApp alone. Every time when we run a WhatsApp campaign, we'll be getting a lot of queries. The agent has to make sure they get a proper response on time. Now the query response time is increased and the open tickets, for an example, if we get 20,000 queries, the open tickets will be 5,000 to 6,000. But the open queries are just 500. Even if we run a larger campaign like 10 lakh customer reaching campaign, we are still getting only open queries of 500, 600. So that means the response time is increased. And we have increased the agent also. Like it was like all agents can able to respond to all the WhatsApp queries. We can take a regional also if you want to ask question in Tamil or any language, maybe you can ask.
We do have time for a couple of more questions. If anyone has any questions, we can take that. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Shub. Thank you so much, Mankiran. Thank you so much for taking time out, everybody, to come here for this event. We'll have a few photo session. We'll click a couple of pictures, and I think there'll be a couple of media bites.